Lisa, and today I'm going to tell you all about how I found out I was pregnant and also how I told Vig, my husband. So I had a few signs and symptoms before I missed my period. So some of those included, I was a bit like achy down there in my lower abdomen, and I read up about it, and that's apparently due to increased blood flow because just everything is happening down there after conception. And also my chest was a bit bigger. So those were two of the main things. And I actually did take a pregnancy test 3 weeks after my last period, which is definitely too soon. And the reason why I did that was because it was on April Fool's Day, which is also my birthday. But I thought, I have these symptoms, I'm definitely feeling different, something's up. Let me do a test just to confirm, and wouldn't it be great if it was positive? And then I told Vig by just telling him on April Fool's Day, and he'll probably think it's a joke, but it's not, and be really funny. Well, anyways, it wasn't positive. And what happened was, this was the first pregnancy test I've taken. And there, when I took it out of the package, there was one line. And on the package it said, if there's one line, then you're not pregnant, and if there's two lines, then you are. Like I said, I've never used one before. There was one line when I took it out, and I just assumed if I was pregnant, a second line would appear. So a second line didn't appear, and I found out I wasn't pregnant. But later, when I did another test, I found out that the test should be clear when you open it. It shouldn't have any lines on it. So that test could have very well come out positive if it wasn't faulty. Anyways, after that, my period was due a week later. I didn't get it. Still, I didn't want to, I felt maybe I was doing it too early, that first one. So I waited another week. I waited till 5 weeks after my last period, and I did a test, and it was positive. And so I did that first thing in the morning, and because I still had an inkling that I might be, despite that negative test, I had ordered a little baby onesie that says 50% Tara, 50% Vig, 100% Bub. And that's because Vig and I call each other Bub. The story behind that is a whole other story, which I'll tell you another time. So anyways, I had that printed, and I had already received it in the mail. So I thought, that's how I'm gonna tell him. But am I just gonna give it to him? Am I gonna, what am I gonna do? So what I ended up doing was packaging it up, like in a little parcel, and I put it on and I addressed it to Vig, and I actually spelt his surname wrong, because people often do that, just so he had no idea it was from me. And I did different handwriting and everything. And I put it on the kitchen table with the rest of the mail, as I normally do. And I set up a hidden camera. And I recorded the whole thing. So here's the footage of him finding out that we're pregnant.
This looks like your mum's writing. Say va na mamma. Really? Really?
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean you're pretty sure?
I did a test this morning.
Mwah. I know. What am I not seeing? Oh!
So we were so excited after that, and it was like such a great moment. But of course we couldn't tell anyone, so kind of a nice moment between us though, and nice to have that little secret between you. Then I think it was about a week later, I had my appointment with the GP just to confirm everything, go over anything. And I assumed that they would confirm the pregnancy, like do another urine test or do a blood test that confirms it. But they didn't, and they just said, if you're pregnant, you're pregnant. I was like, yeah, but I could be making this up. And of course, being myself, I started doubting myself. And I thought, oh gosh, maybe that was like another faulty test. So I did another one the next day, which again confirmed that I was pregnant. So I was like, okay, that's gotta be right, right? And then it was only properly confirmed really at our first 8-week scan. So that's pretty much how I found out I was pregnant, how my bub, Vig, found out he was pregnant. And yeah, I wonder if you guys had any of the same signs. I didn't know that about the pregnancy test in the beginning. So remember, it should be blank. Well, I guess it depends what test you're using, but the ones I had, gosh, that threw me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. Bye.